Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this live stream. It's 12th of May, 2022. I hope everybody is really doing well. And yes, it's unfortunate to see a lot of fear, a lot of fraud, a lot of panic, and in the market at the moment, with like Luna literally vanished out of in a thin air. It was a 98 billion market cap like few weeks back, and right now it is almost like zero. It has just vanished. Kalas. So now and a lot of FUDs is coming for the USDT. That's like a pure panic. There is no FUD because of literally USDT goes down. It's like nothing is going to survive. The whole crypto market gets crashed and we go to zero. That something is not happening, my friends. Not happening. So don't get flooded now on on the Luna FUD or the USDT FUD or whatever. Having said that, guys, this is TMV. Your friend is here to guide you, to tell you what exactly my thoughts on the BTC. And the new all-time high is coming very soon than you think, guys. I was anticipating it to happen in July, but I think now it's going to happen in June, June itself. And it's going to be very quick. No hopium. Nobody is asking me to sell you hopium. Nor Michael Seller told me that, yeah, sell people the hopium that we are pumping. No. In fact, this is all based on the technical analysis. You might even think and you might even, question me, or you might even have your anger on me that you also told that, yeah, this is the bottom. Remember, there are two options when we are doing a big kind of a correction. Either it's like a running flat or an irregular expanded flat. If you guys, if any of you are from know the electrical theory, you definitely know what I'm talking about: a running flat or an irregular expanded flat. An irregular expanded flat is like a lot of fear is induced in the market. People are literally shouting, screaming, get out of the market, we are dumping lower, we are going there, we are recting, the market is over, we are done. And out of nowhere, the market makers pulls out a big green dildo and you guys left over. And that's how they pull you over. Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly the moment for you guys to think over. I'm just going to ask you one more thing, guys. I'm just going to ask you one more thing. Forget about what has happened. Just, think at the moment. Forget about everything. The price action charts, everything. Just think why there were no FUDs in the market when we were at 69K. Were any of you guys anticipating that BTC is going to dump under 40k levels when we are literally above the levels of 65k and or we were in the green box? Anybody of you anticipated that we are going to dump? Tell me tell me this thing. Did anybody anticipate it? I was the one that told that we are going to fucking dump under these levels of 40k levels, even $32,000 levels. I was the one. Did you guys even at that point of time believe that we are going to dump? I would say no. 99% did not believe. Why? Because the market makers literally gave all the things, all the tools to you for being so bullish. Everybody started posting 100k charts, 350k charts, $1 million charts on the BTC when we were literally in this green box. The greed was so high. It was like the market makers make you believe that we're going to pump. They sold all the BTC at the premiums over there to you, and they exited the market. And then they started dumping the market so that you might think that now it's the time for us to buy the market. Now is the time for us to buy the market. Now is the time for us to buy the market. And what happens? The market makers literally dump the market till $33,000. And you guys, and we literally got at that point of time got a feeling we're going to pump the market as soon as we start pumping to 48k. I was the one that posted on the YouTube channel, Twitter, that 48k is like a short and go to $32,000. Yes, I was anticipating a running flat. The running flat is invalidated, and now it's like an irregular expanded flat with a target of 24k. Just focus on just give a deep thought. Why no FUD happened? Why a single FUD did not happen in this red box? Why there was no FUD? The market literally dropped from $68,000, 69k till 33k without any reason. There was no FUD at all. Forget about the war. The war is not a FUD. Historically, the war is proved to be a very nice event a shift of a trend, and it literally after the war the price always pumps so hard. It's like a V-shaped recovery. Why there was no FUD in the red box, and now why suddenly we are under the range lows and people are looking for the FUDs, looking for the negative, negative things that you are looking for the negative things to have your biasness that you want to see BTC dumping to 20k levels, 18k levels, even 16k levels, even 10k levels. I've now seen the charts of 8k levels. You want that more, you want that thing to happen, and the market makers are feeding you all those kind of the news. Why? Because they have literally sold all their BTC to you over here, over this zone from 65k to 58k levels. They have sold you everything. You have bought everything. A lot of people are trapped here, and now those are the people are capitulating here literally. Those are the ones that are capitulating literally over here, and now they are feeding so FUD in the market, lot of fear in the market, lot of panic in the market. It's like you guys literally want to get out of everything, sell your BTC to them again one more time. They're going to buy your BTC from you and run away, and you won't even know that they have bought your BTC. And what is going to happen is they are going to literally pull the price of the BTC from the 24k levels, even 23k levels, to the new all-time highs of 75k levels, ladies and gentlemen. And that again will be the time when we start going back above the levels of 70k levels. Again, I'm telling you, and this video is recorded, it's going to be published. Above 70k, the time is going to come again. I'm going to tell you the top is exactly going to be between 75 to 80k levels, and exactly at that point of time, again, you all guys will be so bullish, blindly bullish. You're going to literally start buying again everything. Whatever your profits you have made are going to be vanished, because the next bear market is going to be very, very big, and that's absolutely going to be the original bear market. This is not a bear market. This is not the bear market. You are not even, I don't know how many of you have experienced a bear market of 2017 and 2018. This is nothing. This is not even a bear market actually. This is like a correction that we are watching in the midst of a bull market. The correction we are watching in the bull market. So guys, I want you guys to just think, give your 1 minute of your life and think why there was no panic, why there was no FUD, why there was nothing. No news that came in this red box when BTC dumped from 69k to $33,000, almost 50% dump. Why there was no news, and why now all the FUDs are coming when we literally broke the range lows? Why? Because it is just fueling your thoughts, playing with your emotions, playing with everything you got, like your weekends and everything. They want your BTC. They want you to sell everything what you have got. Just go in USDT. Go in USDT. They want you to do that. Just go everything in USDT. They're going to fuel a lot of shots, will make you believe that we're going to dump. They want you to short everything at 29,000. They want you to short everything at 33,000. Create a huge liquidity pocket above the levels of so that they can pump literally to like new all-time highs. Like right now, $40 billion of short liquidations is lying from 34,500 till $40,800 levels. Almost 39 to $40 billion of liquidations on the shorts are lying. And they're not going to close because they are very greedy. They think that we are in the bear market, and so we need to dump to $12,000, $20,000. So they're just going to keep the shorts open, and out of thin air, the market maker is going to pump the price, and you won't even know actually. You won't even know. Influencers, I am not an influencer. One more thing, I am a trader. I am giving you here a reason. Just give one more thought. Right now, everybody is bearish. Whosoever were bullish even few days back, I've seen the influencers, I've seen the people on the Twitter. They are so bearish at the moment. They are bearish as fuck because they have accepted the defeated. They have accepted everything. Nobody is going to tell you now 100k because we have lost the range. We have closed like interesting daily. Everything is lost. Everybody is going to now feed you like 20k, 18k. But now I'm going to pure talking about the, just want to tell you one more thing. We're going to focus on technical analysis over here. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this live stream of technical analysis of the Bitcoin. The next move, what I personally think is going to come. Well, the next big move on the BTC is going to be like a dump to $24,000 levels, even 23k levels, and a pump to a straight pump without giving you any retracement. No doubt, no retracement, nothing. And it pumps straight to the levels of $40,000 levels. That is your next stop for the BTC. Your 40k levels is your next stop on the BTC, and you won't be able to do anything. And let me tell you one more thing. If you just look at the charts, what do you find over here? Forget about the wave counts, forget about the red boxes, everything. I'm just going to delete everything. What do you see here? We are right now playing a big broadening top pattern. The broadening top pattern itself says that this is your irregular expanded flat for the BTC, and the next move is literally going to be very wild, because the broadening top pattern normally plays out like this. It never goes for accumulation, nothing. It just swipe up everything, goes for a big inverse head and shoulder on the market. People are going to keep waiting for the inverse head and shoulder to test the levels of $33,000. We're going to find support at 40, maybe something like this. We're just going to find support at something like this. We're just going to do something like this. $40,800 max, it goes to 38,000, and we go pull up a big green move on the BTC, and that's going to be our wave 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, 4 and 5, and the bear market begins like a big W, X, Y. That's how your bear market begins, guys. Right now, I don't think so, guys. You need to just patiently wait for, I don't think that BTC is anywhere going under the levels of 23K. Two reasons I'm going to give you guys. We are currently doing an irregular expanded flat. For sure, it's confirmed for me from my side. Now the irregular, because right now the wave counts that I have from the BTC is this is your wave 1, 2, and this was your wave 3, 4, and we are doing the wave 5 and the capitulation. This move is like your big wave 3 over here. We're going to see a nice bounce on BTC to maybe like a bearish retest of 38,000, 39K levels. Even I would say 40K levels, depends on how fast we go, and further dump down, come back down to the retest the levels of 28,726 levels, and then that will be our truncated wave 5 and further push up the price. This would be your wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and tamam. Just give me a moment. I'm getting one call. I'm coming in a minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, from the technical analysis perspective, this is no hopium. This is nothing. Purely based on the technical analysis. I'm still bullish on the BTC. Well, I don't know about you guys, how you feel, how you react, but this is purely, I'm very much bullish on the BTC. I have had some 3 confluences on the BTC that I still believe that BTC is not going to dump anywhere under 23K levels. Not even 17K. Forget about 20K. It's very far. 24K is absolutely going to be the best levels for BTC. And I have personally started building another swing longs on the BTC from under 25,600, and I'm going to start adding whatever the dips I get it, because 2 reasons. First, on the if you go to the CME chart, we are forming a very nice bearish shark. The bearish shark maximum target is around 23,685. That's your maximum target, even 23K levels. That's fine. So the bearish shark minimum target has been reached at 1468. And it can have an extended target to 24,000, filling the whole CME gap and a weak side. And then we start reversing with a 113 extension at 75K, and a 1618 extension or 1414 extension of 85, and a 1618 extension, a full-fledged extension if you take it on BTC, would be around 90,000 bucks. Okay, but I'm going to stick with 75K for now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm looking for. The first confluence is you are forming a very nice bearish shark. Now, what do you think, and how do you think the bearish shark is going to play out? Because there should be more confluence to it. And another confluence you're going to get and to see is a very strong bullish divergence. You want to see on the BTC on the daily, and that's exactly the bullish divergence on the BTC. Ladies and gentlemen, the price making lower lows, and the RSI is still bullish. And the RSI, if you just see the RSI is still making a very nice 1886 Fibonacci level retest. I would say the RSI on the daily is so much done. We are here. It's a time for us to accumulate, in my opinion. Whatever the dips you get, I think the spots, I've already loaded 50% of my BTC spots and I'm holding. I would like to be a holder if I'm wrong. If we lose 24K guys, then yes, we can say that the bear market is here. We can say that we are in the bear market. But this is like my last, big levels for BTC if we're playing an irregular expanded flat and not like we are in the bear market at the point. This is what I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever you want to play, you have to play with like a risk keeping in mind. You have to literally manage your risk. You have to manage everything. Your invalidation levels should be under 20K levels. Your take profit targets is going to be 75 plus. Now also understand from the market maker's perspective. Or from the institution's perspective. If you really want to short the market, how good the risk reward would be. Let's say if you want to target, this CME gap of 18K, where is going your stop loss would be? You want to have 16.8% stop loss, like 33K stop loss. Logically, your stop loss would be, like 36,500 levels, which means that your risk reward is shit. You don't want even to short it. It's like risking even $1 million on this is going to be tough. So what is the best risk reward from here, ladies and gentlemen? The best risk reward is long. That is your best risk reward. Even if you have 20% stop loss on 20K levels, your risk reward is going to be amazing. Like if you target even 75K, it's 9.69. And if you target 84K, as I mentioned, 79 to 84K, that's where it's going to be like 11-hour setup. You risk $1 million on this and you're going to make $11 million on this. That's how, the risk reward is so much good for the institutions, guys. Very much. Further, the panic is so real. This is like a big capitulation that we are seeing. In less than 48, I would say 72 hours. In the past 72 hours, more than $3 billion of liquidation plus. Of which, more than, I would say, $1.5 billion of longs are liquidated. Out of nowhere. The retailers are fucked. They just got out of the market. They are fucked. And one of the biggest liquidation that happened was Luna. Like $3.5 billion of liquidation. That was one of the biggest institution, liquidation that happened in the past 72 hours. Luna was one of the biggest liquidations. Now, what do you think? One more thing, guys. Don't be like, herd of sheeps. Read in, this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to learn. Accept it. Michael Saylor, Elon Musk, or whatever the institutions are, they are not the market makers. The market makers are very, very big. And they don't play with the billions, 1 billion or 2 billion or 3 billion. They play with big amount, like billions and billions. So if you just believe in that Elon Musk is going to tweet and pump, that pump is going to be shorted. If you think that Elon Musk is going to tweet that it's going to dump, that dump is going to be bought very quickly because they are not the market makers. They have never moved the price. And they can never move the price. Honestly. So don't believe on any of those things. The market makers are bigger than everything. And one of the biggest market makers we have in the market is CZ. After that, you have Almeida and you have Arthur. These are the three top guns, and the market makers. They can do anything with you. They can literally wreck you. They can literally make you, millionaires, billionaires. No one else can do that. So think like, a market maker. Think like a market maker. Think like he never moved the price with the Dogecoin. I'm sorry to say, my friend. Whenever he used to tweet, that pump was always used to dump. Always. Doge literally had his cycle. He triggered the cycle. Yeah, I agree with that. He triggered the cycle, but he never moved the price. Never. Where is Dogecoin? It's done. Look at it. Soon it is going to 0.04, 4 cents. Almeida, yeah, what I mentioned, Almeida. He is a Sam. And this is my best estimate and best guess for from the technical analysis perspective for the BTC. You have a very nice bearish shark. You also have, from the evaluate theory perspective, this is your wave 5. The fib says that 24,316 is the best optimal trade entry zone for the BTC. And we are going to stay here for like, a day or two. Maybe this week we are going to stay here inside this, build more and more shorts, give, bears literally, bulls literally a tough time, make them believe we have lost it. We're going to 20K levels and shit. And the next week is going to be like, a V-shaped recovery. One thing I'm going to tell you, BitMEX, Arthur is from BitMEX. One thing I'm going to tell you guys, wave 5, it always act like a V-shaped recovery. If you want to see this, wave 5, let me show you. Have you ever seen the wave 5? Yes, we have seen it. You just didn't know. This is your wave 5. Irregular expanded flat. A, B, C, huge fear in the market. Take everyone out and V-shaped recovery. This is your wave C. You want to take another example of Bitcoin? Well, I'm going to give you one more example on the Binance itself, on the 4 hours chart. You see, what did we do previously with an irregular expanded flat? Where is the chart? Come on. Yup. That is a running flat. See the running flat? That is a running flat. That's what I anticipated. That the running flat like A, B, and C, we don't sweep the lows because we are in the bull market and we just pump it back up. But when we are exactly doing the wave 4, there's a likely that we might do an irregular expanded flat, and that's exactly what we did. And here also it did a very similar thing on the BTC. That was your A, B, and C, irregular expanded flat. Like take everyone out of the market and then pump back up. That's what we did. Look at the Nasdaq. You will see a similar pattern. Look at the SPX. I mean, you have lot of reasons to believe that, I personally think that I'm going to be a big buyer. I already got 50% BTC spot back. I was in 96% USDT since like 69K levels. Everybody know it. And I've openly told it. Since like 32,000, as we have gone under 32,800, I started buying spot backs, deploying capital. My average entry on the spot is $31,000, 31,400 levels, to be precise, on the spot backs. And I still have 50% capital to deploy on across the board. And I'm going to deploy another 30% of the capital, anything under 25K levels. Just going to buy. I want to bring my average down under 30K levels. The best average I want is around 29K levels. The 29K, from 29K to 75K to 80K is going to be amazing. My strategy from now on is going to be buy everything in the BTC spot and transfer all the spots on BTC to coin margin contracts, open a 1:1 extended long on the BTC on the coin margin contracts, let them ride, enjoy the profits, whatever I have, and then let the profits run in the BTC pair. I cashed out all my BTC and then probably, I'm just going to run away in the bear market. And then probably just going to play the shorts, not longs, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, just think from the perspective of the market maker, guys. Why all this FUD here? Why there was no FUD when we were dumping from 69K to 33K? Not even a single FUD. Forget about the war. The war FUD triggered over here when we were literally at, $42,000. And this dump was your war FUD. And it literally pumped like in the matter of few days, Till here, there was no FUD. It just dumped out of thin air because the market maker distributed. There was no liquidity at the top. All the liquidities were residing beneath the levels of 39.5. And that was the market maker did with you guys, with us, everyone. So right now, your gain on mic is a little high. It's distorting for your information. Thanks for analysis. Oh, so probably I just have to reduce the 1 second. Now I think it should be pretty much okay because I've just reduced the voice volume. But yes, guys, the main purpose of this live session is to tell you guys that, this is not the time for you to panic. If you really want to build a position, this is the time. And I would say don't If you really want to invest in some alts, I would say wait patiently for the alts. The time for alts will come. Like me, I have made more of majority of my money playing BTC swings, like 20% swings every time. Many of you guys know it. And I always play swings. This time, I was the one who bought BTC at 30K levels when everybody was bearish. I was the one who literally sold BTC over here. I was the one who literally sold BTC at 53,000. I was the one who literally sold BTC at 67.2 as well. The 53K short, 42K short, everything, the longs as well. We have played many shots as well. The 48K absolutely made a video on the YouTube giving 6 reasons why we should be dumping under $32,000 levels. Now, as we are here, guys, in this green box, it's no time for you guys to panic. Just chill. Let the price develops. Let the, anything under 25,000 and slowly start gradually building the long positions of BTC. Keep one thing in your mind, your stop loss should be $19,000, $20,000 levels. So if the price goes to those levels, you should not be liquidate or you should not lose a big chunk of money, because we want to be in this game for a long time, guys. You don't want to get out of this game when literally the market makers pulls a huge green dildo and goes to the new all-time highs. You want to be part of the game and you don't want to be on the sidelines. You don't want to play like a gamblers, just putting everything on one longs and one short. No, we never do that. If on the Twitter I posted that yes, I got stopped out. I'm damn sure there will be hundreds of comments in my feeds. Got wrecked and they are happy. It's fine. I'm not wrecked, guys. And many people knew how much I lost as well. And that's part of a game. I'm losing my profits, not my capital. I've made tons of money shorting BTC. And this risk was worth it. And I'm going to triple the risk on this long again. So we are traders, guys. We need to risk. You need to understand how much you can risk. If you are playing with 100K, you know that you can afford a 10K risk. You did it. It's simple. Playing with $1 million, 100K risk is worth it. Playing with $10 million, $1 million risk is worth it on these longs. Up to you how you want to risk it, ladies and gentlemen. So first of all, this is what I think for the BTC on the lower term time frame as well as HTF. The high term time frame, I'm looking for this kind of a move. This is my first confluence that we have it, like a very nice bearish shark being forming here with a very nice bullish divergence on the daily, as well as the H4 is looking very, very interesting on me at these levels. The H4 looks honestly very interesting, very much. It's really, really very, very interesting, like a perfect double bottom kind of a thing on the H4 if you just see. And I think the H4 is looking for some sort of a nice bounce and a reversal. But I think if you even look at the volatility index, we have now squeezed back up the volatility. I think today is going to be the day when you get absolute bottom, even if it nots the bottom very near to the bottom, because I think the volatility index is going to start reversing from tomorrow onwards. And as soon as we start reversing, guys, enjoy. You're going to get your bull run. This is how it is going to go now. The USDT dominance has reached to my target in this blue box, or I would say, let me just change the color of this blue box to the red one. This red box on the USDT dominance is like your sell-off zone. Anywhere from 7% to 7.8% is like, start deploying capital on your to the assets. That's like a very, very big zone for the USD dominance. The worst case scenario, if we are literally in the bear market, guys, then the worst case scenario is we just pull out a big green dildo and we go to the 11%, 12%, 13%. We don't stop continuously and pumping, and BTC goes dumps. BTC dumps. This is the worst case scenario, and hence a stop loss is very, very important. Majority of the people have already turned bears and they think the market is over. We are going to dump very heavily. They might be right. I'm not denying, and I do also have my invalidation levels for the BTC. As I already mentioned, whatever we play, guys, we play with conviction. We play with, the stop loss, because you remember, play the risk reward. You're gonna start buying anything at $24,000, let's say 24k levels. You start from 24 to 23 with your stops, keeping in mind around 20k levels will be a stop loss, like 18% stop loss, and you're going to target like 75 to 80k levels. I think the 12-hour is awesome, and that 12-hour can make you like 24-hour. How? Whatever you're going to trade, have your hedge mode on the Binance and hedge mode on the Bybit, and as soon as you see we are reaching the big resistance levels over here, hedge, which means whatever the longs you have, hedge 1:1 short, open 1:1 shorts, and probably if you have your confirmation, have more shorts. Once we go down to the big levels, close your hedge, book your profits, and let the long run. So you made nice profits here, and then profits going to double here. And similarly, we go to the big levels, you see some rejection, hedge everything, let it dump, and close your hedge, go up again, hedge everything again, all, and probably once on a confirmation with the divergence, verify and everything, just go with like, sell everything, go net shorts over here, and then right. That's how you make, increase your risk reward and make a nice money on this. This was the small live session from my side. Just want many people were in panic. I almost got like more than 100 DMs on my Twitter. I won't be able to respond to everyone very quickly, so please pardon me. I will try to respond by today. And if you would like to be part of this live session on a regular basis, you can come join me on Bullish Wealth group, and we have a nice community. And if you would like to support me by any means, that means I just only want you guys to trade on Bybit using my referral link, and that's it. You have any queries, you can always DM me. You have any questions, you want to learn anything, the YouTube channel is here for you guys. All these things are for learning. You see the charts, you see the psychology, you see the fear and greed indexes where it is the fear is so high. We have seen such kind of fears when we were literally near the March crash. The fear and greed index is so high, even it's below under these levels, so high. These are not the times for you guys to panic. Ethereum, if you're really looking for Ethereum, I'm looking to buy Ethereum anything under 1721. Maybe as soon as BTC goes to my target of 24k, that would be the levels I'm going to buy Ethereum, whatever the price that Ethereum would be at that point of time. But Ethereum is also doing A, B, and C, guys. And the new all-time highs on Ethereum will take Ethereum to around $6,000 and somewhere between 5,800 to 6,000 bucks. This box is going to be your targets for Ethereum. So that's what I'm anticipating. This harmonic is very crucial and very important. You should screenshot it. You should keep it with you, how the targets are going to be. Also, I have the similar harmonic and the same pattern on the CME. CME also confirms this harmonic is pretty much valid, and we are, from the illustrative theory perspective, we have the wave counts. Like this is your big wave 3, your wave 5 is going to be truncated wave 5, and then we're going to pull out a big inverse head and shoulder. One good thing about what I'm considering on the BTC, if you look at the CME chart, forget about everything. We are currently we are printing a very nice candle, a very, very nice setup, and that setup is like a very nice inverse head and shoulder, like a big panic dump to 24k, and then probably like this accumulate in a range, go up to the levels, squeeze up, come back down, test the levels of 40.839k levels, and pumps it. So basically we form a big inverse head and shoulder like this, and then it's going to be like this. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a very, very, very short live session from my side. Thank you so much for joining, and yep, I'll keep you posted. This live is going to be uploaded. You want to see how many times, you can just check it. Whatever I've mentioned, the levels and everything is there in this live session. Just watch it if you have missed it. Thank you so much for joining. Have a nice day. I don't want any one of you guys to see under the liquidation, like more than, I would say, as I mentioned on the Twitter as well, more than 400,000 traders today in past 24 hours got liquidated. In the previous day, 200,000 traders got liquidated. And in the day before the previous day, when we had a big dump at that $1 billion of liquidation, at that point of time also more than 300,000 traders got liquidated. So almost like a near cross to 1 million traders have already liquidated from the market. They've lost everything. I don't want you guys to, be part of those liquidations. Be safe. Whatever you play, guys, play with the utmost care and risk management. The market is going to be here. You need to survive. And once you have survived, you're going to make money. Making money is a process. It's not going to be like, it's not a sprint like. It's just not going to be like a spring. Just you want to make money in a single slingshot. Like Luna did yesterday. I got a nice long on the Luna yesterday. Did 10x in just a matter of 20 minutes. 1000% gains. I literally long 0.6 and I got out almost at 6.8. That was the best levels from the FIPS perspective on Luna. I did not short, of course, but that is how it is. 1000% gains, guys, in just a matter of few minutes. One more thing, this is not hopium. This is purely based on the technical analysis perspective. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining. Have a nice day, and we all going to make it, guys. Stay strong. Bye-bye.